Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have a vlog that has been uploading almost 2 days. Okay, well, no, yeah, because I did over 24 hours. We'll put it that way. I did the live. What did I do that Saturday? And Sunday I did a car vlog, and I pieced it together and such, and I went to upload it, and it uploaded. It's still uploading today. I tried it several times. It kept saying 546 hours, and it was just something else. So finally now I just took it down. I'm gonna wait to go on later to try to upload that. So today is Monday, and I'm going to make a donation for something that's going on. So come and drive with me. Anyways, hopefully it doesn't pour. I'm not too familiar with the place I'm going to, so it's in the city not far from us. Anyways, I did start watching the live that I missed it. I was at Walmart, and I got some good deals, and that's in the car vlog. And the clothes fit perfectly. Actually, even Everly's size 5 fit Amelia. She's just a peanut. Actually, they're really the same size, because they're gonna share all clothes. And when I brought them over, and because there's 3 shirts. The only shirt Everly would not be able to wear would be the white one. She cannot wear white, ladies. She just gets it stained up. She is one, and no matter how many times you tell her, no, grab a white, no, get a paper towel, no, grab the kitchen towel, she does this. I don't know what it is, but, so she can't wear white. So I was talking about the clothes, and the only thing that Amelia wouldn't be able to wear really is that little skirt thing. Like JR said, even though it's got the shorts, it's just a little too short for Amelia. And I was like, yeah, no, I agree. And they were talking, and they said, and we could share clothes. And Amelia was doing the dealing and wheeling, We could share clothes, and we're going to have so much more clothes. And then she's like, Everly, come look at my closet with all my old school clothes. Look, you have all these too. And oh my God, you would have thought it was a party. It was funny. It was cute. So they were excited. They tried their clothes on, and it fit them all well. Everly loved the jeans with the flowers on, and the thing is, so did Amelia. I said, Amelia, the section that was in, it stops at a 5T. I went and looked for 6. She goes, yeah, Nana, but they fit me. I said, well, now you could just share them, honey. Oh. So they're all excited. Like I said, I do have to go through a few bags, and I have this big cooler, like a canvas cooler, and I have gifts in that. So I'm going to go through a few. I figure maybe I'll give them an outfit apiece from that. And then I'm going to order Trey and Amelia's blankets, because Everly already got one. And then I might get Everly an extra outfit. So they'll be done. Actually, I need to go look on Amazon when I'm done doing everything to get that ordered. Okay, where was I? So I did watch, I'm not even halfway through. I got to the part where she was bending over to pick things up, and that was great. That she can bend forward, she can pick up, she can do these things. The only one that has stopped her from doing things is herself. So Oreo, the whole deal with Oreo all over, and Oreo's scared of this, and Oreo's scared of that, and give me a break. If Oreo's so afraid of these things, then when you do things, don't let her in the room. Let her be in the living room. I don't know if there's any furniture out there, but maybe lay a blanket on the floor. Maybe just open your bedroom door and let her, go through your bedroom and lay down in the crater on your bed if she wants. Like, why does she have to be there at all times? Is she in the crate all the time? Like when you guys are doing things, and then other times she's with you 24/7, like not walking around, and I don't know. That's just a little weird to me. Dogs usually wander around, especially bigger dogs, you know. But I don't know. And it was said that someone asked where the totes were from. I think it was Nellie, because she said Nellie. So I think Nellie asked if they were from the shed, and then Jerry did say thank you, you know, to the person who did donate the shed, which means if you just brought that up recently, you watched my videos in live. I'm just saying. There's nothing wrong with that. You're free to comment. You're free to do whatever you want. Oh, but they were like in a shed, like on the carport. How many sheds did you need in that big house? Like, you've got the mudroom or your laundry room, whatever you want to call it. You have a living room closet. I don't know. If you run out of space like that, then you have too much stuff. If it's outgrowing your house. And then she's mentioned that she's going to have a sale, and for $1.99, $1.99 super chat, it's like you bid on the item, and the super chat is to, you know, be sure, yep, that's what I want, and I get that, to reserve it. Who's paying the cost of the shipping? The customer? You haven't discussed it, though it's not time to. And then with your car, how are you getting them to the post office? Maybe, I don't see how the postman can come there and weigh them and put postage on it. I would believe you'd have to go to the post office, but I've never done anything like that, so I really can't comment, you know, because I don't know. I don't have a clue. But yeah. I really wish her the best. I did see where her bed sores are like healing. You could see it. She didn't have any bandages on or anything. She did find her bras, but my opinion, nobody asked for it, right? I don't think her bras would fit her now, to be honest. You know, do you guys see them fitting? I don't. Then again, it's just my thought and opinion. And you touch everything so many times. Like, you're going through it, I get it. Then you got a garage sale, an auction, and donating. Then you're going to have to touch them again. If you know it's for the garage sale or in-house sale, tax sale, whatever you want to call it, maybe take that tote or box or whatever, put it right in the living room. Don't keep touching the things. We watched how many times she would organize her office, her craft room, and how many times she would touch the thing. And then she explained that she touched them like 3 or 4 times. Well, that's not working smarter, not harder. That's, really don't know. And this is the way I should go, right? Pretty sure. Like I said, I'm not familiar. It's for a good cause. And if I get lost, you know what I mean, I don't have an appointment or anything. It's just, you go to the store and you donate. So yeah, that's as far as I got. I don't know if Jim's done a video or a live. I don't know. I didn't look. Like, I'd love to go there and help and be the one that just could set the things out. You know, I remember Carla offering tables and such. And with tables, you could set that up and have like a Christmas table, a Valentine table. You know what I mean? You could do such like that. And then Yeah, I guess where you would like your subscribers to bid on things that you've made and such. That's a lot more work. Being if you could sell it at your tag sale, you could put homemade items, and then maybe people would pay a higher price. But that's a lot to pay for, you know, shipping and work and packaging it up and all that. And these are my thoughts and opinions. I do wish they could find a different place, even if it's the same size. That would be cheaper for them. Let Sally get from underneath the house. You know, I wish I could do something to help. One thing I won't do to help is donate money. No. That's 2 grown adults right there. I would help clean. I would help, hey, let's sit up and do this. I think she said she was out of bed yesterday or something for 2 hours. So in 24 hours, you were out for 2 hours? That's kind of sad. I couldn't imagine. Heck, I know I'd get bed sores if I was in the bed that long. And remember, her doctor lifted the limitations. The only limitation now is the limitation that Jerry puts on herself. So. That's a nice coffee. I went to Dunkin' earlier. I didn't record. Just when I'm all out of my Alani cotton candy, I'm gonna. The one buyer that I purchased it from is out, and when I searched it, but I'll keep searching because sometimes people will put things up, you know. But if not, the cherry slush, all the way. So I do have a few of those anyways in my fridge. I know I'm going the right way because I remember I was by a restaurant and I turned. So yeah, I do wish that. I would definitely help. I would help her to get on the wait list for Section 8 or HUD. I would be her legs if she needed it, encourage her to stand up with me and let's do this or that, and you know. And it's really sad that Jim gets that tired as well. Jim loves interaction. He loves the interaction with people in the chat and such, and she'll misdirect him. Like he went in the bedroom. Was it the bedroom? He went somewhere, maybe in his office, to put a tote away. And he had just left, and she's like, Jim, like, you just knew he was getting up to put the tote. Give him a minute to get back. That wasn't even given. There was no grace given there. But what is this? Shaughnessy's Irish Pub coming soon. Food and restaurant. That's interesting. I don't come this way. I used to when I used to go to the casino. Right after all the COVID and such, when they were handing out like all that free play, and I was like, yeah, sign me up. Let's see. Is it right here? I think it might be. Sorry, guys. Yep. Okay. So it's right here. I'm going to go around. I don't know if I can go around. I wonder if I can get in that parking lot. I'm going to pull up here. I didn't think it was this close, actually. I thought it was a little further. So, give me a few minutes and I'll be back. Alright guys, so that's all done. It's a program called Adopt a Student, where you can help students that, you know, like their parents might be having a difficult time getting items. And there was a cool thing, well, a few people that, you know, were there to do this. some of the students were there, like picking out their stuff, and there was a little girl and little boy that was just going in with, you know, paperwork that, you know, that, in other words, they need assistance. Okay? And I chose to help those two that were right there standing in line. So they were able to get back their backpacks, their glue sticks, their pencils, their crayons, their color crayons, their pencil boxes, got it all. So, and I just told them, I hope you have a great school year, and I wish you nothing but the best. And I also, you know, let the mom know there's people out there that are willing to assist. I'm sorry, this is Bunny. That are able to assist. So I don't know if all states have this. When I was down in Florida, we also did where we filled backpacks and then we handed them out to parents. So I'm kind of involved in, you know, the schooling, and also involved in like the Christmas giveaways and, you know, adopted a family, so to say. So if you're able to do so, it feels great. It feels great. It was just nice. And the little girl wanted the one backpack, and the mother's trying to get her to get the cheaper one, you know. And I get it, because I probably would do the same thing. And she had her heart set on it. So I was like, honey, you want that one? Get it. You're fine. And the mother just kept looking over. So, but I feel good. It feels good to do that. So I'm just saying, children are our future, you know. And I wish Walmart would do something like that, because that would be great to have more stores and such that participate in things like that. But that is done. Now I'm going to head home. And I don't know, I think maybe it's a nice day. I wish I had clotheslines, you know, because I would love to wash all my curtains and sheets and hang them out on the line. I would love that, but I don't. So I think what I'll do is go home and wash my bedding, and also vacuum the mattress and not flip it. I've got one of those mattresses that's not flippable. I can't stand that, but from foot to bottom can do that. So I think I'll do that, and maybe dust, and then go down and visit with the grands. Pretty much that's going to be my day. I'm not in need of anything. I don't need to run to the store. What is today? Monday. I want to go on a Tuesday evening, probably around 6 p.m. to Aldi's, because I think they put it out the night before. So this way I can get a nice, great, where everything's just stocked nice. We'll see. I don't know, because I don't know if their night stocker does it. Tasha used to know someone that works there. I should ask her. Tasha used to work at Aldi's years ago. But like she said, it wasn't like they have it now, you know, with all these things and such. They would get like a few specialty things. So, and my sister loves the pans, so I always keep my eyes open for the pans. I think I got her hooked on them too, because she said, oh my God, I love them. And she rarely goes to Aldi's though. She always heads to Walmart. Walmart and Wegmans. She goes to Wegmans a lot. She loves Wegmans. I find them expensive. And then the funny thing is, she'll be like, well, where did you find that? How did you find that deal? Like, I'll tell her about, you know, the clothes I got and, you know, $1 for the shorts and such. I'm like, girl, I sit there and scan. She goes, you know me, I don't have the patience for that. I'm like, I know. So, you know what I'll do too? Thinking of all I'm going to do. I'm going to go through those bags, pick out a few things to add in to give them, because I want to give Amelia her little boxer briefs that I had gotten from Temu. I want to give her those, and I think I have some for Everly, but Everly is they're stocked on underwear. Why lie? But, you know, when you go to school, you got to have brand new everything on. Oh, and they agreed to share the sneakers, too. They were a size 12, and they fit them both well. So they agreed that they would share them, and Amelia's like, and we'll have more shoes, and we could match this with that. And I was like, you go, Amelia, 6 years old, figuring all this stuff out already. You go, girl. Guys, it makes me remember school and going back to school. Everything was brand new. You know, it was so exciting to go back the first day. All my Levi jeans and like they were army fatigues, you know. I'll have to try to find them from back in the day. So I'm sure many of you know what I'm talking about. Like, they weren't camo, but they came in navy, black, tan, green. And I had like every color of them. And then when I got the jeans one, I was the first one at Charney's, was called the store. I was the first one at Charney's when they were pulling them out of the box. I went to school the next day with them on, and the girl asked me, oh, I can't even remember her name right now, but she asked me, where did you get the jean ones? I said, girl, Charney's was opening them up. The next day she came in with them on. It was too funny. Then we had the belts that wrapped around you twice. I actually still have one. I should wear it, huh? Things are coming back. You guys have no idea. I got rid of 2 vests in my downsizing, right? Aren't vests back in style? Yeah, like the black vest, like you'd wear it with, I would wear it with an oversized white, sometimes men's button-up t-shirt, or not t-shirt, dress shirt, like, you know. Oh, and ties are coming back in. I still have my father's tie. I would never get rid of that. It was his. He used to, when I used to go out and I used to wear like these suits, like, so to say, and he would put the tie on me. He just would love it. And I would just smell his cologne, you know. So, but anyways, yeah, I remember going the first day of school, and my Levi's and my fatigues, because I was anal. I was an ironer. I would iron my clothes. We're talking junior high and high school. And I had these shelves in my closet back in the day, and like, I don't know, the shelves were like so deep and so wide, and my Levi's would be on one shelf and they would be crease to crease, and then my fatigues would be on the next shelf and they were crease to crease. I used to get that faded line for the crease in my jeans and such. Hey. Memories, sweet, sweet memories. But I was talking to one lady in the store while they were bringing the student out, and you know, she was saying, remember years ago? I said, I was just reminiscing in my head while I was doing this, you know, going back to school and all happy with you, and you call your friends up and you'd show each other school clothes. And my mother, when she purchased school clothes, it was always from Chappell's. I don't know if a lot of people know Chappell's. This car almost rear-ended me. Don't look at me. Wow. I was getting ready to roll up further, but I don't know if you guys seen it in the mirror. But she used to shop at Chappell's, and then when I was 15 and started working at Top Supermarket and I had my own paycheck, actually I'm not gonna lie, when I used to deliver papers and such, I used to buy my own clothes. Well, one year, I want to say I was 15 or 16, and my mother's like, well, we got to go school shopping, and I was like, Mom, I want to show you something, because I was one and I could still do it. I can keep something in a bag and not touch it and be fine. I still can do it to this day. I can see Christmas presents and not touch them, like, you know what I mean, not even want to see what's on there or anything. So I brought out my bags of clothes, and they were from Charney's, JCPenney's, and a couple from Chappell's. Chappell's was expensive. And I brought clothes out, and she goes, what is this? I said, these are school clothes I purchased. Oh, when I went to this one store, it was a sporting goods store on Burnett Ave in Edwards, and I got my Converse back then, Converse and Pro-Keds. I got my white Converse, my black Pro-Keds, and navy blue Pro-Keds. So I had everything, and she just cried. She just like, I can't believe you did that. And I was like, I know what I like, and I had the money. I mean, what else was I going to do the money, you know? it was money I earned. I was allowed to do, things. But if I'm making, what was it, like, I don't know, $50 to $75 a week. If I was making that per week, what was I doing with that besides roller skating? Roller skating, like on Tuesdays, if you brought your own skates, you know what I mean? It was $1 entry, and it wasn't like things are today. So I bought clothes. I was into getting dressed up and such, and having button-down shirts and turtlenecks, and you know what I mean? I was, I don't know how, if we could turn back time and start all over again. I'd love to start all over again. So I don't know. This is going to be another long car vlog, of course. It's a good feeling to do what I did. It's a very good feeling. And I'm just going to go home, and I'm going to let my sister know about it also, because she gets into those things as well. So, but you know me, guys. I'll be back.